Okay, do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Nick, and I play guitar and sing in the Swellers.
Okay, so is there a story behind your band name?
No, pretty much what happened was I was 15 years old, we wanted to start a band, and we needed a name. The name sounded catchy to me, so I just told the other guys, I think we should be called this. They said, what does it mean? I said, I don't know. They said, is there a band already called that? I said, I don't think so. I looked it up online, and yeah, the name stuck, and it's been 9 years since we've had that name, and I don't know, like if I could have changed something, I probably would have changed the band name, but since we've traveled around the world with it, might as well keep it, you know.
When you first started out, did you ever think it would be as big and popular as you are today?
Oh, when we started out, my plan was just to play, you know, locally, just in our town, just have fun playing songs, and that was it. But, you know, after we got a little bit better at writing songs and playing our instruments and wanted to go on tour, we figured this would be really fun to do full time, all the time, non-stop. So, yeah, now that we've made it all the way out here to Japan, all over the States, it's, yeah, definitely further than I ever thought we could have made it, but now we just have plans to keep going and going.
How's this all been for you so far?
It's been great. Blackout guys are cool, High Road Hero, they're awesome people, and it's definitely like a younger audience than what we're used to playing to in the States, but they're all really excited and like, very accepting of us playing, so it's pretty nice to be able to have a bunch of open ears that have never heard us before.
Which date are you most looking forward to playing, or have you already played the most favourite one?
Well, going to Ireland was pretty huge for us. We really wanted to check out all over Ireland and Northern Ireland. We've never been there before. Those shows were all really good. We got London coming up, which is always a lot of fun. A lot of people from our record label hanging out there, and just a lot of friends. But yeah, we also really like Manchester a lot, so this is one of our favorite towns in England, and the shows are always really good. So yeah, excited for tonight.
You hit the road again in the US. What are you most looking forward to that for?
Probably having my phone back. Like out here, you know, yeah, I have to wait to get Wi-Fi to talk to anybody back home, but I'll be able to call up and text anybody in the States whenever I want, which is just, it feels more like there's more freedom there. But then also it's just a bunch of great bands on the tour, Bayside, Silverstein, Polar Bear Club, and we haven't toured the States in quite a while, so we're excited to get back and, you know, just see everything again.
What's the difference to playing to a UK crowd compared to a US crowd?
I think that the UK crowds, they're a little bit more touchy-feely and a little bit more excited. Like, girls will come up to us and just be like, sign my arm, now sign my face, sign my ticket, give me a hug, call my friend. You know, they're very like, gimme, 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 but they're very excited, so it's a very good feeling for us. It's not annoying, which is nice. But yeah, in the States, it seems like everyone's too cool for, you know, to want your autograph or, you know, to get their picture taken with you. But, you know, we don't care either way. We're here to play our songs, and whatever you want to do with us afterwards, cool. Like, we're cool with it, as long as you don't want to, you know, people have asked for, like, my clothing before, like, let me have your hat, give me your belt, give me your shoes. I'm just like, whoa, like, that's a common misconception. A lot of people think that we're, you know, really rich. They think that we're in these buses out here, but this is our van right here. So, you know, it's barely making any money, barely scraping by, but it's a lot of fun. It gets better and better every time.
We manage our own bands and go on, so it's proper hard.
Oh, right, exactly.
Your new album's out this summer. What can we expect from it?
Just some more great songs. I think it's our best record we've ever done. You know, you're kind of supposed to say that, but I feel like we're just getting our start, really. Like, it's the first record we've ever made with a producer who actually worked with us on our songs, and you know, the tones and the sounds are all really real and really awesome. Unlike a lot of bands these days, just putting out garbage, I think that just sounds like a computer's playing their instruments for them. But yeah, we made a real record, so some songs we're really proud of, and just gonna do more touring on that, and yeah, pretty excited for that to come out.
Awesome. Is an official date being set for release?
No, not yet. We're thinking middle of summer though, like right smack dab in the middle, hopefully. There's all kinds of things that, you know, you have to wait for. We have to figure out what tours we're doing, when we're coming back here, all that kind of stuff, to figure out what week we actually want to put it out.
You're playing a new song on this called The Best I've Had. What's the crowd reaction been like to the song?
Usually when we play a new song, it's strange, because anybody who knows us, you know, they still don't know the new song, so they just kind of watch us, and they're like, alright. But with the new song, a lot of kids have been moving around and actually, you know, having a good time, and some of them even figure out the lyrics by the end of the song. It's kind of cool. So the reaction has been even better than I imagined for this song in particular. So I'm glad we're actually playing it. It's fun.
Awesome. You're playing Hit the Deck Festival this year. Which other festival would you like to play?
I want to play all of them. I love festivals. There's just so many people, and you know the stages are so big and awesome sounding. So yeah, you know the threading leads, download everything. I'd love to play them all. I just don't know if we're going to get the chance to, just because we're going to be going back and forth between the States and here so much, and got like Australia in the fall. But yeah, we're down to play anywhere, anytime, just as long as you know we don't lose a lot of money trying to do it. So yeah.
Pyro's touring with you guys at the minute, and we've seen quite a lot of bands mixing hip-hop with rock more lately, like Yumi and Six, Blackout and Paramore. Is this something you'd like to do in the future?
Oh, absolutely. I don't know when it'll like really fit with us, but I've always listened to hip-hop ever since I was younger, and punk rock and hip-hop really went hand in hand because a lot of skateboarders, they listen to both kinds of music, and we've toured with a rapper before, so now that we have Hyro on the tour with us, it's definitely it's a nice change of pace. You don't want to go to a tour that has 5 bands that all sound identical. Yeah. So yeah, I would love to do that kind of thing. Mix some hip hop with our music. But if not, I'm into starting other projects too, like a pop project, hip hop project, whatever. Just because I record a lot at my home studio, so it's pretty fun to experiment with all kinds of stuff I would normally not do. But now that I know Hyro and a couple other cool people, we could get something cool going. You never know.
Do you have any plans for a new music video anytime soon?
Yeah, we definitely want to do something, like maybe even for the best I ever had, but at this point we're just on tour until the beginning of June. Like we're not really going to get to go home and have time to make a video. So we might be doing something around then, but who knows, we might even switch the song that we're doing the video for. We might not even make like an actual music video just because it's like a money trap, you could spend $5,000 making a video that no one's going to see. It's going to be on YouTube, and if it hits, it hits. But if not, most likely, not many people are going to check it out. More people watched our live video for the song Sleeper than for our actual like motion picture video for Fire Away. There was like 500,000 views on the live one, and then the other one, just kind of almost went unnoticed. And the live one we made for free. So it's kind of how the music industry is working these days. It's kind of weird, yeah.
What's the best compliment you guys ever can give them?
I think one of the coolest, a lot of people tell us that we're one of the most like tight sounding bands live, which is, I take pride in that because we all practice really hard to play our instruments well, and I feel like that's the least a band should be able to do is sound good at playing what they do. But I think one of the coolest things was when a kid in Austria came up to me and told me that he believed everything we were saying, which it kind of took me by surprise. I didn't know exactly what he meant, but he said, there's a lot of bands that sound kind of like you guys, but when they start talking to the microphone, like it's bullshit. I don't really believe what they're saying, but you guys are, being 100% real. I feel with your lyrics and what you say between songs, and I kind of sat and thought, I'm like, well, yeah, like why would we be faking it? There's a lot of bands that they sound like pro wrestlers when they get on stage, like, are you guys ready to go crazy? It's like, that's not me. Like, I wouldn't talk to you like that, I'd be like, hey man, this is our song, I hope you like it. So, that's kind of how we are live. Like, we like to yell a little bit on stage, but, it gets the crowd making noise, and we like the crowd to be energetic because it makes it less boring for us. So, yeah, we're putting on a show, but we're trying to have a good time too, that's why we do it.
What's the worst insult you've ever been given?
Probably anything that's just, 100% not true, but people say stuff all the time, and they'll say, you guys are posers, you're not actually, punk rock, but like, you look at my hands, I'm covered in dirt and I have blisters, like, I'm not posing, I'm living this, like, I'm playing shows, I'm traveling around the world, I sleep on people's floors, so, yeah, when people actually get, they can sit behind a computer and say whatever they want to you, but if they live it, there's a lot of those kids, that live with mommy and just talk shit about bands, they wouldn't be able to last like a day in our van. Like, our band members would probably kill the person.
We taught in like a little 5-seater car with drums and everything in it. It was wow.
That's brutal. Yeah, we've done one show where we took a little car and just brought very minimum gear, and it was pretty rough.
It was the worst.
Yeah, we usually just travel in our van with the trailer, and it's a lot of fun. It's good.
What's the most embarrassing thing to happen to you on tour at a gig?
Probably anytime something breaks, because you only get like 30 minutes to play your songs, and if there's a 5-minute malfunction, you're kind of just standing around being like, okay, what are we going to do now? So most of the kids in the crowd, they don't notice, they don't care. It's like, oh, something went wrong, we'll sit and wait. But to us, like, we want to keep playing, just boom, boom, boom. So like, let's say a guitar just stops working, an amp, like whatever, the power goes out on one side of the stage. We usually just say fuck it and we just play. Like, who cares if that guy's not making any noise? Who cares if my mic's not working? I'll jump in the crowd and scream in everybody's face one by one if I have to. We're here to play our songs. But it does suck if something goes wrong because you don't know what to do half the time and you're in the moment and it's just like, oh, someone please fix this. Like, we played in, what was it, I think it was Glasgow. No, Edinburgh in Scotland. And just half of our stuff wasn't working and it wasn't our fault because on stage everything sounded great, but in the PA system, the sound guys, they just didn't turn the guitar on. They didn't have our bass player's microphone working. All the power in the whole venue, light-wise, the lights all went out. You know, so it's embarrassing, but we didn't stop. We just kept going, and that's what you got to do. You just got to act like no big deal. We're here to play. Fuck it. And that's all you got to do.
What else can we expect from you this year?
This year, the record, more tours, hopefully some kind of videos and stuff. Maybe plans for even like another release, like 7 inches, EPs, splits, whatever. But yeah, just more of the same except better and bigger. So yeah, we're just, you know, constantly trying to outdo what we've done in the past. You know, we're a very small band, we're still struggling, but every time we do something it gets a little bit better, a little bit better. So yeah, just maybe a little bit better.
Do you think that knowing like bands like Young Guns, they big you up a bit, and like all the other bands are starting to big you up, do you think that's really helping you push your name out here in the UK?
Absolutely, that's why we do these tours. You know, Young Guns said we want to tour with the Swellers. We said, okay, we'll be over there. We want to play for all your fans and hang out. Same thing with the Blackout. They said the same thing. We want to bring you here. We said, let's do it. So most of the kids in the crowd, they don't know who we are, but by the end of the show, they will. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, it's definitely good to do supporting tours because you're getting your name out there instead of just, you know, we could be just playing to 20, 25 people who know who we are in every city and, you know, not really seeing as big of a result, but it's cool. It's a lot of fun playing these big shows.
Okay, finally, do you have any messages to the viewers?
Oh, just thanks if you support the Swellers in any way, thank you, because this is all we do and we can't do it unless we have the support of people coming to shows, buying our CDs, anything like that. So, yeah. It's half us, half them, and without them, we'd just be playing in our basement every day, which, you know, is still kind of fun, but I like to get out of my house.
Noise behind you.
Yeah, exactly. Some noise is always good, in addition to what we do. So, yeah, thanks, and check out our new record when it comes out, whenever it comes out, if it comes out, who knows. But yeah, that's it.
Thank you so much for speaking to us, and best of luck on the rest of the tour.
No problem. Thanks so much, man.
Well, is it alright if you sign this?